Hello, 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 hello. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 14 and has autism. We paint together, working on his fine motor skills. He helps me paint the backgrounds of our paintings, and then I paint the rest. And as I say, here I am painting the rest. Oh, I think I'm a little slap happy. It seems to be going with the territory. It's interesting. Summers are interesting to begin with for Owen, and then I seem to be like falling asleep early, and then waking up as time progresses. So I had a teal, and it completely is gone. I only put like a little bit on there, and I would like a little bit more. So we shall see what avalanche I create here. So it is really, 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 summer, and Owen is really, 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 really wanting it to not be summer. He is definitely ready for it to. Okay, nothing. Me and my brush are not getting along, and then my colors, they were not mixing well. So, anyways, we'll get there. We'll get there. Owen would much prefer it to be back in school time. He is such the routine of days truly helps him, and this is hard that he's out of so much of his routine. And so he he wants to do things, but if they don't go exactly as he needs them to go, then it's hard for him. So we're kind of in that middle ground of how do we do these days with it not going according to plan. And that's a struggle because it's just adding to his stress over the summer break, and so that is hard. I wish I had like this magic wand that would like get us through summer break. I keep wanting to say spring break, so that's why I'm like slow to respond to my own words here. He loves school so much, and he thrives with the routine and the structure, and even knowing the things that he gets to do over summer, it's still hard because it's just not routine. It's just not the daily same things. And yes, we can plan like for a whole summer of exactly the same things. But again, I mean, life is not always routine. Life is not always the same. And that's one of the things that he kind of has to, I love to say the word get you, or the words get used to. But I mean, if you don't like not being in routine, how is getting used to something like that's still hard, and that's still emotional, and I feel for him. I'm like, I wish I had answers, and I wish I had the way that it could be easier for him, but I don't. I don't have the answers. We are doing more things next week. He'll be going to his, one of his therapy places has a camp for a lot of the kids that truly need more activities and different things. So they're doing a week-long camp. Our county, they did not offer enough summer school to make it worth it to go. It gets too confusing for him. They only do it one day a week, and he's used to going to like therapies and different things like that. But when you're in the school environment and you send a child to a school environment that he knows how it's supposed to go, and you ride the bus, and then you basically turn around and you're heading home, because it's only like 3 hours by the time they do all the things, get the bus there and all that stuff. And it's just one day a week. And so that kind of defeats the purpose of him going and getting a lot of the input and everything from a summer school. So it's very disappointing that they're doing the bare minimum of what they could be doing for these kids. So it's sad to me that that's where we're at right now with this, but that is their choice, unfortunately. And so I wanted my colors to be brighter, and they all seem to be kind of falling flat into there, but I'm gonna let the test of time and how it dries to kind of pull out some of that color, or so I think. Or so I think. Ha ha ha. I feel like if I could just get another bright color in there somehow, it just, the orange makes them darker, and I know this, but I still didn't put as many bold colors onto it, and I feel like I need just something on there to pick it up a little bit, but most of it's gonna be fading back in there. I always say I like to watch paint dry, and so this is a good example of what's going to happen when, I'm going to make a mess, people. I'm going to make a mess. I'm going to add another little purpley color, just so it's a little brighter on a couple of these purples. When it dries, it's gonna really darken. And I just wanted to stand out a little bit more. That makes me happy because it faded too much into the background to do it. And this yellow, which is now also here, it's like a neon yellow, so it'll brighten as it goes along. And that's what I want, is something a little more like not quite muted. Okay, that makes me a little happier because it's sticking out a little bit more now. So tomorrow Owen wants to do nothing. I even said, what if somebody says we are gonna go swimming? He's like, nope, not having it. So I am not gonna push anything tomorrow. We've been busy with a lot the last few days since he's been out of school, and I think he's just emotionally needs a reset. So we will take the time. So we sign O for Owen, and then L and B. There we go. Thanks so much for watching and being part of our day. Toodles, toodles.